Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So happy you're here. Today we are going to be talking about one of my absolute favorite things, and that is scents. We are going to be talking about some perfumes, some colognes, some body sprays, everything that just makes your nostrils happy. I'm going to be telling you all the things that I use personally and sort of the vibes that they go with. I know it's sort of hard to describe a scent with words. Obviously you can't smell what I'm smelling, but I can still give you some recommendations. And let's just dive right in. Don't I always say let's dive right in? Let's just, okay. We are going to start with what I would maybe consider my signature scent. I definitely wear this a lot, so much that this bottle is completely out. This is Saint Laurent Black Opium. It is so tasty smelling. It sort of is very sweet and dark and sexy, and it reminds me of like caramel and like just dark sexiness. I feel like if you're gonna like go seduce someone, you gotta wear this. I may be out of this one, but I literally always keep one handy. I've got this whole little thing of perfume samples. And right here is my baby Black Opium, so I'm just waiting to buy the new one until I run out of this one. Next, something that's sort of similar but has discernible differences is Tom Ford Noir. I got this on a trip to Colombia with one of my best friends, Geronimo, and I do like to do that, get a scent when I'm on a trip, whether it's at the duty free at the airport or when you're on the trip itself, because then that scent will always remind you of that trip, and it's just sort of cute. This is also dark and sexy, but this one is much more spicy. It's got that like almost nutmeg, cinnamony thing that's just like warm and makes you want to just like take a bite out of something. I feel like I would use a scent if I want to seem sort of mature, but still a little dark and sexy. Next, I am going to talk about the Phylosykos, I don't know, that's the name of the perfume. It's by DIPTYQUE, and this is like, I don't know how to explain it. It sort of smells like a forest. Like, oh, I love it. It's super, super natural smelling. It's very salty and piney, and it's almost like Mediterranean coast, but it sort of reminds me of my high school where I went on top of a mountain in the woods, and I wear this a lot there. This is not a sweet scent at all. I would definitely consider this unisex. It's just very fresh and vacation-y and exotic, I guess. I don't know, I really like it. This is also funny because I would consider this a summer scent because it's so fresh, but I would also consider it a winter scent because of the pine. I wouldn't wear it in spring or fall though. It's one or the other. Next is another vacation perfume. This is the BVLGARI Eau de Toilette. Which one is this? Does it have a name? I know you have a name. Okay, so this is the BVLGARI Omnia Paraiba, and I got this at the duty free on my way to Seaside, Florida with my friend Natalie a few years back. And so I'm not sure if it's just because I wore it somewhere tropical, but is Florida tropical? It felt tropical. But to me, it smells very tropical. It's definitely a fruity scent. I feel like it's fresh, it's summery. I would definitely consistently only wear this in the spring or summer. And I feel like it's one of those summer scents that is sweet while maintaining a sort of lightness. This is what I would consider a fun scent. It's less of a date scent, if that makes sense. Next, we are going to talk about what I consider the cologne of my husband. I do not have a husband. This is the cologne of my future husband. It is Tom Ford Costa Azurra. I actually asked for this for Christmas one year because I read the description online and I was like, that just sounds so delicious. And then it came and I thought it was going to be a perfume, and it says it's unisex, but this is very, very clearly what I would consider a cologne. It gives off cologne-y vibes. Anyone can wear it, but I would consider it cologne-y vibes. And the only way to explain this is that, oh my god, it really gets me. It smells like the hottest man alive. Like, truly, it smells like the hottest man alive. One of my guy friends Zero, has used like most of it, so my plan of giving this like new basically untouched bottle to my husband like might not happen. I might have to buy a new one. But if you just like need a cologne for your man that's just gonna make you like shiver up and down, I highly recommend this. I don't really know how to explain what it smells like. It also has that Mediterranean type thing, but it's very like musky, I guess. I don't know what it's like, but it's just so good. I can't highly recommend it. Go check it out at your local Nordstrom or Macy's or whatever. Buy-ins from the same collection is Tom Ford's Santal Blush. This is much more of a unisex scent. This is my sexiest perfume probably. It still gives me the shivers up and down, but in a way where I'm like, I am that sexy woman. This is a similar idea to the Black Opium in the sense that it's got like a very strong, inviting, warm thing, but this one isn't particularly sweet. Like if all the sweetness were taken out of this, I think that the vibe would be very similar to this one. I would also consider this sort of a summery scent. I feel like if I was going to be like in Havana and just like showing up in a gold dress, like this is the perfume I would wear. Next, we're gonna like bring it back to an old favorite, which I continually love. This is the Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel. So this is a body spray, and I think it is the only scent that you literally cannot put on too much of, because the way that it is, it's purely sweet. It basically smells like marshmallows. Like they say it's vanilla, but they have scents that are much more vanilla. Warm vanilla sugar by them is basically straight vanilla scent. This literally smells like a melting marshmallow, and it makes me really happy. And it actually layers on top of other scents really well because there are no other notes. It is literally just straight marshmallow scent, and it is extremely light. Like, sure, when you put on a bunch of it, you might get a tad of alcohol smell at first, but it fades because, you know, it's not crazy high quality. It's Bath & Body Works. And the way it fades just makes you smell like you are a kitchen full of baked goods. And so you can just like layer it up. Like you can just keep going. Not that you have to, but I definitely do. This is only available in the holiday season, so I stock up on it every year. I get several bottles. Normally I go through all of them. Because of COVID this year, I haven't really, because I don't generally put on perfume just for myself. I mean, I probably should. I've been using this for a long time, and I cannot recommend it highly enough. Next thing I'm going to recommend is the scent Indigo by Nest Fragrances. I really like Nest Fragrances in general. They have another one called Midnight Fleur that's delicious. They have one called Cocoa Woods that like smells like chocolate. It's so good. Indigo is also a sweet scent, but it doesn't have much of the warmth to it. This is more a sweet scent that instead of going like sweet and sexy with the caramels, goes sweet and sexy with the florals. This is like, I know it's not the one that's called Midnight Fleur, but I would imagine like walking through an enchanted forest at night wearing a ball gown, and this is just the scent that's surrounding you with like the beautiful flowers opening up. If I was going to go to a ball or something really romantic, I feel like this might be the scent that I would wear. Speaking of really romantic scents, this is not one that I have in front of me, but Florence by TOCCA is like the Romeo and Juliet of perfumes. It is extremely floral. It does make me think of Italy, maybe because the name is Florence. I have gifted this to friends. My one friend Macy, it was her scent for a while, and I dug that because my favorite thing is when I can get people a scent for a birthday gift. I just feel like it's one of those personal things that people don't often buy for themselves. It's like a nice perfume or cologne. So when you can find something and you get just sort of like hang out in Sephora or wherever and smell things, you're like, is this my friend? No, something sweeter. Is this my friend? No, something softer, you know? And it's just sort of fun and cute. But so I have given TOCCA Florence to a couple people because it is just so delicious and really wearable and yet noticeable. Like, it is the kind of scent that will consistently get you a compliment. It's not necessarily like sexy or out there, but it's just like romantic and lovely, and if you haven't smelled it, I would highly recommend that you do. Next thing is the body spray Brazilian Crush. This is by the brand Sol de Janeiro, the famous creators of the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, which I love. And this is literally the scent of the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. It is pistachio and caramel, and it is sweet and fun and tropical. Like, if this were less fresh and more sweet, it would be this. I make comparisons between my scents, you know, because oftentimes I'm like getting ready to go somewhere and I'm like, what is the vibe I want to be? Like, who am I in this situation? I'll do little comparisons between my scents. Next thing I have is the Jo Malone Nectarine and Honey Blossom. This is just a mini. I love a lot of their scents. They usually sit more in the diptyque land of being sort of fresh and a little more acidic and citrusy than maybe other scents. This one is citrusy. This is also a very summery scent. It's fresh, it's light, you wear it to Nantucket, you wear it on the beach, you wear it when you're just having a good time, and I would say that it's one of those scents that kind of wakes you up. You put it on in the morning and you're like, ooh, we're gonna have a good, fresh, and fun day. And now the last scent that I am going to bring up is Rain by Demter from the Fragrance Library. So I bought this because I was in Germany with a few friends after graduating high school at my friend's grandma's house, and it started raining, and you know, just that amazing, beautiful scent of rain on concrete, but not when you're in the city, like when you're surrounded by sort of woods or forests. It also reminds me of like summer camp that I used to go to, French woods. When it would rain there, it would just smell so delicious and fresh and fabulous. So I searched online and I was like, I'm going to find a perfume that smells like rain, and I found this, and it does a dang good job of it. It's never gonna be perfect, but yeah, it's like rain on concrete. It smells like fresh growth, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know that anyone besides me would maybe want to smell like that, but I feel like I put this on and I'm just like a goddess. This is a roll-on oil, so you really only need a tiny bit. It is not like the Vanilla Bean Noel where you can spray it all over your body, but there's nothing acidic about it. So it's not strong, it's lively. It's almost herby, but not. I don't know. If you can get your hands on this, it took me a little while. I had to buy it online. It took forever to come. I almost forgot about it, but I am so glad that I bought it, because when it's hot in the summer and it's just like really dry and you just want something fresh and alive and cool and refreshing, this is that scent. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it wasn't pointless. I hope you sort of understood what I was talking about the notes in these scents. I know that I've read so much crazy stuff about how scent is one of the most important things for human interaction, also with attraction. There have been studies that say the pheromones and all that are more important than other things, which also, weird fun fact, I don't know if you know, most male colognes include like male sex pheromones to get women to be attracted to them, and yet no female perfumes contain female pheromones to get men to be attracted to them. So I'm just kind of like, that is unfair that if a man puts on cologne, I'm just automatically gonna be like, ooh, hello. So that's just a little weird fun factoid of the day. I can't believe I just said factoid. Who am I, Quinn Pensky?
Jeez, you de-stress.
Anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any scent recommendations for me. I am always down to go grab a sample of something. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, if you want to see more videos like this. If you have other suggestions, please put them in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe, ring that bell so you can get notified of my upcoming videos. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day in this beautiful season at the beginning of fall, and I will see you in my next video.